Oh, here I am. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, people from the Good Life? Welcome back to a new nebulicious video. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about politics. Yeah, we're gonna talk about politics. Nigga, I've been following the whole Candace Owens show, and I fucking love that lady. I love her because she's always so sharp. She's direct. She's just straight, and I really appreciate people like her. And she had a discussion, a debate with Andrew Wilson. Didn't know who Andrew Wilson was, but Andrew Wilson got smoked. So the discussion was about the death of Charlie Kirk. You know, we all know what happened. He was assassinated. Candace Owens was a real good friend of hers, of his, and she basically believes that it wasn't just a random guy shooting her. She believes it was a whole thing, like an international scheme to get at him. Like it was planned. France was involved. Israel was involved. According to Candace Owens. According to Andrew Wilson, it's nothing like that. It's all a conspiracy. It's not like that. So, according to Andrew Wilson, it's just like, whatever the government says, that is what the case is. Whatever the government says. And Candace Owens is like, nah, because here are the evidence. You know what the funny thing was? I watched the whole debate, bro. It was so funny because Candace Owens came with facts. Andrew Wilson couldn't even name what the guy that allegedly shooted Charlie Kirk. He couldn't even say what the fucking charges were. He couldn't say anything, and he was actually just an asshole, an a-hole. I'm sorry, I can't say all these things on YouTube. He was actually just a jerk. That's what he was. And as the longer the debate went on, the more it became clear that Andrew Wilson was a really arrogant piece of ish. And the reason why I say that is because he actually. Who's calling me right now? Oh, I'm being called right now. Let me just go down. Not right now. Okay, so let's just watch. This is, by the way, not. Let me just pick up. Oh, it already stopped. Somebody's calling me through my life. So, this is not the actual debate. The actual debate's 3.5 hours ago. 3.5 hours. Of course, we're not gonna do that. So we just gotta watch clips of it, and yeah, let's go.
Wait! I can explain!
Shabbat Shalom, Andrew.
Damn. Damn, did not see that coming. So this is Andrew Wilson, and the lady there, that's Erica Kirk. So that's so funny. She is the wife of Charlie Kirk, okay? Erica Kirk, she's the wife, and she's supposed to be like this widow that's like grieving through his husband dying, but apparently there's like this whole conspiracy, like she was also part of the assassination. It was so, bro. Let's just watch.
Wait! I can explain!
Shabbat Shalom, Andrew.
What?
We invested a lot in you.
I was having nicotine withdrawal, the chair was uncomfortable, I barely slept, my foot was—
Silence!
She asked you to name one of the 7 charges. You said positive evidence 47 times.
It was a framework!
47 times, Andrew. Bring me the jar.
No. No! Please! Not the pickle!
Well, it looks like another one falls victim to Candace Owens. She's out here taking heads like an absolute headhunter.
As I said, right? It's like there's a whole devil conspiracy stuff going on around Charlie Kirk's his death. There's like it's like a whole fucking anime show with all conspiracies and plot twists and people that are behind the scenes and whatever. But it's actually freaking scary because it might actually be true.
I mean, she pretty much ended Andrew Wilson's career. This guy showed up with all the confidence in the
She did.
world, thinking he was a debate master and his superior intellect and all.
Nah, he was so stupid. He was so stupid. Oh my god. Oh, good. It was so like his arrogance. Like I can't just like. Oh my god. Like his arrogance. It was so over the top.
All of this and absolutely got smoked. I mean, the guy couldn't care less. Now, if you ask me, if you're going to put $300,000 down, you think you might have done a couple of Google searches on the topic that you're debating. The fact that he wasn't prepared and didn't care tells me that it wasn't his money. If this money came out of his own pocket, you know he would be more prepared.
Are we gonna watch? Are we want to watch the debate? Let's see. Let's see.
This debate, and I can tell you that it is an overwhelming decision on one side.
The question, you're just not following it enough.
It seems pretty, like, if you're going to engage and you're going to say the evidence is overwhelming that Tyler Robinson is guilty, I just think that you should, like,
right.
Can you tell me one
Then let's do the
charge
counter.
that he's...
You can really, hang on, this is a great gotcha.
No. You just got to ask me, play clips out of context, put me in the hot seat, so please just answer the
This
question.
is fair.
Can
Name all seven since you've been following the case.
Okay, sure.
Go ahead.
What do you mean name all seven? She's asking you to name them. She's asking you to name them. I mean,
I'm not gonna lie. He's such a good liar. He is such a good liar that he had it like she asked him like there were 7 charges against Tyler Robinson, and Tyler Robinson is the one that was supposedly allegedly killed Charlie Kirk, and she asks Andrew. Name the charges. Name the charges on this kid, on this Tyler Robinson guy. Name the charges. Andrew he's such a good liar. He was so quick with, no, somebody, I'll say it if it, somebody give me the list. I'll name it. He was so quick. Like you couldn't catch the lie. You couldn't catch him dodging the situation where he was supposed to say it on top of his head. But Candace was even quicker, and she also did it with class and with confidence. And Candace was like, "Nah, you name the charge. You name the charge." And he should only like name one, and he had it wrong.
this guy, he's using these bad faith argumentation tactics. And of course, we've seen him with these OnlyFans models. And I got to tell you, right? He is far more intelligent than OnlyFans models. So he's easily able to dispatch them. But
that's also true. This Andrew Wilson guy, he I don't know why, but he is known to debate OnlyFans models. I don't know why. Like that's what he does. That's what I know him for.
Gap between him and the OnlyFans models is the same as the gap between him and Candace Owens. So that's how easy it is for Candace to absolutely dismantle this guy. Pay attention. He's basically trying to get her to give him the answer to a question she asked. But, Candace is too smart for that. Also, notice how he's sweating. His leg is twitching. Like, his body language tells you what's going on. This guy has absolutely lost already.
You name one.
Yeah, you named all 7.
I'm happy to do that, but can you name one?
I think he's been charged with murder.
I think he doesn't even know for sure. I think he's charged with murder. That's like, come on, man. Like from what the topic of the debate is, you should know. The topic of the debate, bro. The topic of debate is Tyler Robertson the real shooter or not? That's the debate. Is this kid, did he actually do this on his own, or was there far more like intelligence behind of it? That's the whole thing, right? And therefore there's a case ongoing. If you don't even know what the case is about, like you don't know the charges, like you don't know what they're investigating, man.
That's actually incorrect.
Okay, great. Now name all 7.
He doesn't even. This is like
Name all 7.
And
Just look at his face. Look at his face. Don't you just like? Doesn't he have like just like a punchable face right now? Like for real, doesn't he have like a punchable face right now? Okay, great. Name 7. Okay, name 7. Okay, great. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Okay, great. Name 7. Hold up.
Names all 7.
I'm happy to do that, but can you name one?
I think he's been charged with murder.
That's actually incorrect.
Okay, great. Now name all.
She says that's actually incorrect. She couldn't even finish your sentence. Okay, look how nervous he is. Look how nervous, but he can hide his nerves very well. I'm not gonna. He hides his like. If I wouldn't know better, I would think I'm twitching. But unfortunately for him, I do know better, and I can see he's so nervous. One more time.
I think he's been charged with murder.
That's actually incorrect.
Okay, great. Now name all 7.
He doesn't even. This is like.
Name all 7.
And I.
Can
I
you
think
name all 7?
I can.
Then do it.
Sure, you don't have to
Do
put
it. No, do it. I'll count them. Go ahead.
you don't have
Name
to
'em.
put your fingers up. I
Okay,
can do
hang on.
that.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. This guy. This man. This is. Oh my god. Imagine being whatever his age is, and just like going down, like your whole career, your whole not maybe I don't know his career, but his reputation. Every ounce of respect that he has, which he probably doesn't have that much because he's debating OF girls, but imagine like everything that he is, just like Joe flushed down the toilet in this moment.
Sure, you don't have to
Do
put
it. No, do it. I'll count them. Go ahead.
you don't have
Name
to put
'em.
your fingers up. I
Okay,
can do
hang on.
that.
Name them.
Yeah, sure.
Name them.
The first charge is aggravated murder because that's what carries
Okay.
a death sentence
So
in the
murder.
state of Utah. No,
Next.
that's not. That is literally not murder.
Okay.
And
Next.
Listen, bro, speeding up the conversation, talking over the person, trying to confuse them with nonsense, that might work for, OnlyFans models, but you're dealing with somebody who has some intelligence here. They're not going to allow you to get away with that. But you notice how he keeps pressuring her, trying to bully her into not being able to answer these questions? It's not going to work.
Yeah, because why would you, like, why would you make it so obvious, so shamelessly obvious that you are bullying and pressuring her into saying what you wanted to say? Why would you make this? Like, come on, man, have some class, bro. Have some class. Like, I'm disappointed in in like how low people can be. Like, this is actually way under the standards that I feel like he should be in. I think he should put himself onto higher standards when it comes to debating. Like, this is so low.
But pay attention to how he does that the entire time.
just for people, no, don't. I don't have to do it in a time limit. There's nothing going on. And just to explain to people the difference of why that really matters and shows that he doesn't actually care about this at all is because aggravated murder, it's narrowly defined,
Just
and
avoiding
because
the
it carries
question.
a death sentence. I'm going to answer the question.
Okay,
You're
I'm
just going to
waiting.
recognize that your strategy of thinking that people are intimidated when you try to put a time constraint doesn't work,
Yeah.
and you'll be better the next time you debate
I got
someone.
it. I got it. Give me the other ones.
yeah.
So basically, the difference between a normal murder case and an aggravated murder is when an aggravated murder case is yeah, it is basically a murder case, but against someone important. It's mostly like politically um, motivated. It's politically motivated. It's it's something that is of such a high degree murder. Like, it's such a uh, like, it's a special case of murder where the person that actually killed the other person can actually get the death sentence or life in prison with no bill. That's so the punishment is like completely different than the murder case. Yeah, they're both murder. I shouldn't say murder that much. YouTube is gonna kick me out. So what I'm trying to say is that the punishment between these two cases are different. So in this case, it's aggravated murder. That's the case, not regular first degree murder.
The more you cut me off, the longer I'll take. Do you want to just wait for me to finish of why that's a big difference so that
No,
people
I just
don't walk
want
away?
you to list the charges.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. You just don't get to pretend that there's a time constraint for me to do that.
Well, how long does it take you to list 7 charges?
I'm because I'm speaking. You just got to.
It sounds like you're just delaying it because you don't know them.
That's not true. And that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not true. He knows it's not true for that she's trying to delay the conversation or trying to switch the topic. You know why he knows that? Because because Candace Owens has been, like, up until now, the debate has been going for like 3 hours. So up until now, Candace Owens has debated in good faith the whole 3 hours. He is the one, Andrew Wilson, that's actually, like, you can see that he is constantly debating in bad faith. He's not even trying to understand. And Yeah, what he's doing now is just low. It's just trying to like it's just how do you say that? A kick under the belt. That's how we call it in Dutch. A kick under the belt. So basically, it's not a fair fight what he's doing now. He's just doing whatever. You know, biting, scrambling, whatever. Like he's just doing whatever.
I know all 7 of them,
Then
and I'm
tell
going to
me
say
them.
again because like, you're going to get embarrassed. You don't have to rush this.
Okay, if you pay attention to Andrew, he is absolutely in panic mode right now. He's holding up his finger. He's like, "That's one." He's shaking. Pay attention to his body language. This guy is absolutely destroyed by this point, and he's just trying to talk his way out of it.
That's true. That's true. But I'm still surprised how Andrew can have this confidence of a voice while shaking. Like his whole body is shaking. His face is cracking. You know, his eyes are squinting. It's not a good look. But his voice, if you don't see it, if it would have been only audio, I mean, obviously he talks over her. That's okay. But his voice doesn't squeak. His voice is still strong, which is very, very, uh, yeah. I don't know. It's very weird. So it's actually very special. It's actually a good thing of his. So imagine how nervous he actually is if he didn't have this voice thing going on for him. So I'm gonna go back and I want y'all to close your eyes just to hear, you know, pardon me. So you gotta close your eyes and you can like listen. Like his voice is not shaking at all.
List 7 charges.
I'm speaking. You just got to.
It sounds like you're just delaying it because you don't know them.
I know all 7 of them,
Then
and I'm
tell
going to
me
say
them.
again because like, you're going to get embarrassed. You don't have to rush this.
Okay, if you pay attention to
So and now if you like see the debate,
just don't get to pretend that there's a time constraint for me to do that.
Well, how long does it take you to list 7 charges?
I'm speaking. You just got to.
It sounds like you're just delaying it because you don't know them.
I know all 7 of them,
Then
and I'm
tell
going to
me
say
them.
again because like, you're going to get embarrassed. You don't have to rush this.
Okay, if you pay attention to Andrew by this point, and he's
showing an example of a very flawed debate strategy. I actually
well,
am
I
under
got
no
one.
time constraint.
I got one.
Great. The second charge is the felony discharge of a weapon. The next 2 charges are for obstruction of justice.
Okay.
The next 2 charges are for witness tampering. And the
What's
final
the specific charges, though?
that is them. Obstruction of justice,
Both of
obstruction
those-
of justice, witness tampering, witness tampering.
that one was stupid too. That one was stupid too, because that she just named. Like he was just trying to like name the specific one. Name the specific. It's not like he knows if she's wrong. He's just bluffing. Like, oh, maybe I can get her here. Maybe I can get her here. Maybe he doesn't know if she's wrong or not. He's just fishing. He's just literally fishing, and I fucking hate it.
Okay, wait, and there's no other specifics to them.
Well, I can tell you why he's being
No,
charged
no,
with
no.
it.
Just the charges and then 7?
Yeah, see, the bad thing is when you try to be an a-hole and it doesn't work.
What's the 7th?
The last charge is violence in front of a minor.
Okay, got it. So then he's being charged with murder. You just say aggravated murder. That's the distinction. You just want to.
It's a massive. It's
Got
like
it.
you cannot
Massive.
say murder versus aggravated
Massive
murder.
distinction.
This gets to the entire crux of why him being up for the death sentence. And I actually find the defense's filing about why this is not aggravated to be very compelling of why it's not aggravated murder. I actually think that if the state was going to even try to pull this off, they should have charged him with just murder. And then I do also, again, want to stress to audiences that debate strategy gets some sport. I think he thinks it's a blood sport.
I think it's just like I'm not gonna get you through the whole debate, obviously, because that's like, come on, you can see it from yourself. It's 3.5 fucking hours, bro. Come on. Let me just see, like, Candace Owens. My whole feed, like everything is just about this fight. But where is the debate though? Where is the debate? Like everybody's just talking. Sneeko is just reacting to Nick. Oh, all right, we gotta do this. Sneeko reacting to Nick Fuentes, and then I'm gonna react to Sneeko reacting to Nick Fuentes. That's what we're gonna do.
And Andrew Wilson, your energy. This is the big moment, and history is watching.
Yeah, so is this what the Goiper curse is?
I signed an executive order, and Red Pill is dead.
It's dead. It's over. Send them your energy. So they sent them ball demonic energy and got their friend humiliated.
Wait, wait. Are you gonna tell me that Nick Fuentes is actually rooting for What is it? This was 7 hours ago. Okay, so you're not gonna tell me that Nick Fuentes is actually rooting for Andrew Gilson, right? For
Goiper
Andrew
curse.
Wilson.
Well done.
Andrew Wilson is holding it down for all of us truth seekers, all of the rational people. I'm excited for this one because this is like the first time she's been publicly confronted, I think, like ever.
Wait. Is this after or before? Because Candace Owens is definitely. Was this after or before? Why? Oh my God, Nick Fuentes. Oh, I thought you were dope. Oh, you're stupid too. Oh my God, you're stupid too. Nick Fuentes slams Candace Owens and will. Okay, let's see.
So from one perspective, she clearly lost because she did not prove a single thing that she has said. So she did not win in any meaningful way. I also don't think that Andrew Wilson won either, because by the same token, I think that his strategy was wrong. I think that there were opportunities when she clearly was on the ropes and he did not take advantage of those opportunities to press. As far as who won the debate, I guess I'll just say that at the outset, I think it was basically a draw.
Nah, Nick Fuentes. I know you want to. No, it was not. All right, Nick Fuentes. From now on, you're not the special guy anymore. I thought you were special, bro. Of course, I don't watch you all the time, but every time I do watch you, I have to laugh at you because you're funny. You're funny and you have great arguments. And I loved how you debated Piers Morgan. But oh my God, you're a Candace Owens hater? Shoot. You're a Candace Owens hater? How can you hate on this girl? Man, Nick Fuentes, hey, you're not a guy. You're not on my list anymore. You're not on my list anymore. I'm sorry, you're not on my list anymore. Let's see who's more. Maybe we have some.
Send Andrew Wilson your.
Maybe we have some interesting people talking about this debate. Everybody's reacting to it, and I'm just reacting to their reaction. I'm just reacting. Myron Gaines. What does he has to say? I'm curious. What does he has to say?
Quick word from our sponsor while we wait, guys. Don't forget to join the OSS, guys. Only $1. Save her.
Wow.
She literally says that.
50 minutes? I'm not gonna look at
what
50 minutes.
hurts my soul is my son FaceTimes and asks to be a family again and that she misses us. Also, I don't feel an ounce of love for her.
Come on, internet.
Tucker Carlson hit the stage as they wanted to tax.
Hey, I'm done. This is like, I'm sorry guys for wasting your time. This is not good. So come on, we gotta like have one good one. Great debate. Candace Owens versus very poorly for one. Went very. Hey, I don't see why people are hating so much. Who is this guy? Let me see. Who's this guy? Hassan Abi. I think I heard of him.
Not worthwhile. I mean, Candace Owens like backs away from a lot of like some of the more insane things that she said. Here's what's going on.
Let me just watch from here.
Quick, give me an answer. And she paused.
And count seven.
Violent
I said offense in the presence of a minor.
Child.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's what I said.
So now we're at the part where we're naming the 7 charges. So you can see counts 3 and 4. Like counts 1 would have been aggravated murder. Counts 2, I don't know what it was. Counts 3 and 4, obstruction of justice. Counts 5 and 6, tampering with a witness. Count 7, violent offense committed in the presence of a child. So these are the charges.
She was 100% right. Bodied. Dude, it's so awesome. What is going on? I can't believe it. Like, I'm sorry. That is the Snizzler, dude. Oh my God.
This nigga has like no lips. He has like look look I fucks with his energy, but he has like no lips.
God, she brutally brain mogged him. Okay, which is crazy. And while she was like, it's not even like, of course she knows the 7 charges. This is her whole life now, right? But the reason why it's such a amazing buildup and an amazing takedown is because this moron literally didn't know, which is unbelievable, paid for this debate and still didn't know, which is incredible.
Which I have the same thing. Like I carry exactly the same energy. Like it's not even close. It's like Owens washed him, and also may I add that this motherfucker, Andrew Wilson, paid her $300,000 to debate her, and then he got washed by her.
And then tried to fluster her, like tried to do exactly the debate techniques that she called out by being like, oh, come on, quick, give me an answer. And she paused mid-description to describe what he was doing. Took back the frame and cooked his ass. It was awesome. One more time, she's almost 8 months pregnant with her 5th baby. She does not lose her cool. She's not a stupid person. She's working with the feds and state police. Okay, this is another part of the problem where we get some actual Candanistas in the chat, and I'm like, oh, okay, calm down. All right, we're just having fun. Okay, we're having fun. We're having fun. Okay. No, I don't think I don't think Candace Owens is right. I just think she's, absolutely eviscerating this dipshit here. But, I wouldn't say that I'm on her side on this issue. I am, let's just say I'm spiritually on the sidelines on this. Because, like, on the one hand, my brain tells me something entirely different than what my heart is championing. If you know what I mean, okay? If you're picking up what I'm putting down. On the one hand, I want to be logical. I want to be rational about this case. But then on the other hand, I'm thinking to myself, I can't speak out against this queen. I mean, I can't speak out against this queen because this is a queen that successfully and single-handedly undermined the Republican initiative to martyrize Charlie Kirk and use that example to crack down on political dissent. She dropped a grenade on the discourse. So I'm with her. It's hard. It's hard for me. My brain says, no, it's probably Tyler Robinson. But my heart says, go, Candace, go. Keep cooking. Does that make sense?
I actually take no sides. I'm not even from America. I am like so far away from this whole issue. But there's just something about this Candace that I don't know. She it's like truth just sparks out of her. Not to say that everything she says is true, but I can see like her intentions of finding the truth is very pure, and I just like that purity, because she's not corrupted. She doesn't feel corrupted. I think my mic is broken, but she doesn't feel corrupted, and I just got to respect that.
I'm on the sidelines. I don't even want to course correct. I don't want to course correct. I'm just not everything.
Let me just fast forward.
Though she confirmed that when they went on a date.
What is
Quote,
this?
by the way. Okay.
Go ahead.
And now you have stated multiple times that you believe that Israel's involved in the death of Charlie Kirk.
Can you give
yes,
me...
Yes, we can pull up the clip. I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
Can I finish the sentence?
Go ahead.
Can you give me the context for what are you talking about? Like when I say, generally speaking, why people think that Israel's involved?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where's your question?
Yeah. Do you have any positive evidence whatsoever that Israel killed Charlie Kirk?
That was funny too, the whole positive evidence. He said positive evidence 47 times in this debate. Not like, do you have evidence? No. Do you have positive evidence? Yeah, but we have evidence. Yeah, but do you have positive evidence? You gotta have positive evidence, Candace. Man, this guy's a joke. He's a clown.
Well, I couldn't say Israel was on the ground and shot and killed Charlie Kirk. I would say that there are various things that we're trying to establish, one being a motive. And since I don't believe that Tyler Robinson and his transferee is a convincing motive because he was fired up about politics, which Lance testified that he never spoke about with him, nor do I believe that he was so into LGBTQ issues, since Lance testified they never spoke about LGBTQ issues, that he stopped and ate at Chick-fil-A, which if you are into LGBTQ issues, wouldn't be your lunch before you go kill Charlie Kirk.
See, this is just objectively wrong, but let our queen cook. Let our queen cook.
Wait, hold up. I was like,
which if you are
to the details, what did she say?
Lance testified they never spoke about LGBTQ issues, so into LGBTQ issues.
Man, come on.
Because he was fired up about politics, which Lance testified that he never spoke about with him, nor do I believe that he was, so into LGBTQ issues, since Lance testified they never spoke about LGBTQ issues, that he stopped and ate at Chick-fil-A, which if you are into LGBTQ issues, wouldn't be your lunch before you go kill Charlie Kirk.
See, this is just objectively wrong, but let our queen cook. Let our queen cook. I'm sorry, you're just so wrong about that, okay? First of all, gay people and LGBTQ people love eating at Chick-fil-A. And secondly, so do allies. Everybody likes Chick-fil-A. That's not even a question. So it's fine. You're wrong about this, but we'll let you cook. We'll let you cook on this. We'll let you cook.
For LGBTQ issues.
Nick have just no lips.
Because
yeah, but do you have positive evidence?
I'm answering the question as I feel like I want to answer it. Like I said, you don't get to for an hour and a half pepper.
But the question I'm asking is about positive evidence.
I'm telling you that in any case, establishing a motive.
Oh no, you're cooked, man. You're cooked. You're shook.
And again, I already
informative debate diagram.
Show.
No thoughts, just number. Pussy facing the world, smiling more than her.
What the fuck? So not smiling, unbroken frame, conspiracy maxing, interrupter shame, frame broken, smiling more than her, no thoughts, just numbers, pussy facing the world. That's why I don't like this whole PBD guy, bro. I don't like. He's just he was like 3.5 hours just sitting, and that must be hard. That must be hard to sit for 3.5 hours. And look how he's sitting though. He chose that position and he never changed. He didn't even interrupt once. He was just literally as fucking. He was like a couch. He's like embedded like the couch. Like he and that chair over there, they were one. They were one. Only thing you saw was his head moving like this.
Frame broken, interrupters, shame, not smiling, unbroken frame, conspiracy maxing. That's right. She's cooking.
But the reason why people find Israel to be an interesting question is because, truthfully, Charlie's perspectives were changing on Israel.
Sure.
And he was starting to realize how much pressure was being put on not just our government to constantly fight their wars, but also being put on his organization personally. If people had come out and been honest about that, rather than rabid claiming he never flinched and everybody's lying and this is not true, you would probably have people that just go, that's life. People change their opinions.
I understand.
And then there was the rabid, not even that. It's like everything was about trying to convince the public how much he liked it.
So then
loved
other
Israel.
than intuition, how you feel about things, do you have any evidence Israel was involved in killing Charlie Kirk?
I have already said, and if you're watching my show and the context of what I said, this is the general sense of why people think Israel's involved. Nobody has made the claim that Israelis, there were also, obviously
Ian
Joe
Carroll
Kent.
made the claim.
Well, Joe Kent, who I think would have the right to assert it, noted that there were 12 Israeli cell phones on the ground that day. I think most people would like to probe that. Now, it could be maybe they were students, and they were Israeli students in Utah that day. But we'd like to probe that narrative because what we've seen after coming from the Israeli government, the Israeli prime minister, kind of denying that he did it, which wasn't really necessary. He was quite busy. The phone call that happened, which no one wants to discuss, in the Hamptons the week prior, or not the week prior, I think it was around August 5th or 6th that took place. And again, the almost desperate lies about Charlie shifting opinion on Israel lead us to believe that there could be an Israeli angle in this. But we cannot say for certainty that Israel called the shots and this is how it happened. But it is definitively, I think, a thread that a lot of us would like to see
there's no
pulled.
positive evidence.
Whatever you want to say, however positive, negative, however you want to say it.
Well, like positive evidence
I can just
would
have
be
a conversation.
material evidence and other evidences, which would
what
point
we've
you
said
to it.
is on our show is what we said, which is
It is kind of crazy that if Charlie Kirk wasn't assassinated, we were straight up going to debate on the issue of Israel. So I am at least uniquely positioned in this story to know exactly what his takes were because I was researching his positions on Israel. And that is my only point of view on this, where like, even if it was Israel that killed him, which I don't believe, but also if my queen believes it, then what am I? I'm just a bystander. You know what I mean? I can't argue against the queen. However, the one area that I take issue with is literally the notion that Charlie Kirk was changing his perspective on Israel. Charlie Kirk was, till the last moment, Donald Trump's loyalist. Okay, he was Donald Trump's servant. I have plenty of evidence to show you, especially on the issue of Jeffrey Epstein. Charlie Kirk was a huge Jeffrey Epstein guy. And as soon as Donald Trump gave him a boss call and said, shut the fuck up about Jeffrey Epstein, he said, I'm going to shut the fuck up about Jeffrey Epstein.
Honestly, I'm done talking about Epstein for the time being. I'm going to trust my friends in the administration. I'm going to trust my friends in the government to do what needs to be done, solve it, balls in their hands. I've said plenty this last weekend. So if you guys want to see my commentary on it, that's fine.
Charlie Kirk unironically did write a book that I think is now post-mortem published about Israel, specifically about how conservatives should defend Israel. He wrote a letter to Netanyahu on how to win back the youth. This is literally this was one of his primary concerns. Also, on the other hand, just like these grifters are usually, Charlie Kirk hated the donors. He hated them. Of course he hated them. Why wouldn't he hate them? People who are pro-Israel are unbelievably arrogant about their donations. They literally go, oh, you're criticizing Israel?
Well, yeah, we're not here for that. So, yeah, that was like for today's stream. We basically talked about everything that we need to talk about, bro. So, yeah, that's it for today. Guys, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and